Good morning, student of class 8th. Take your SST book and open chapter 2nd, Establishment of Company Power. Come to exercise A. Tick the correct option. First, was the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire? C. Constantinople. Second, the East India Company was established in 1602 A. Dutch. Third, the British East India Company set up factories in Madras and Calcutta, Bombay. Fourth, Battle of Plassey took place in the year 1757. B. Fill in the blanks. First, Tipu Sultan was the son of Hyder Ali. Second, the city of Calcutta grew from 3 villages. Third, the French East India Company was formed in the year 1642. Fourth, Nawab Wajid Ali Shah of Awadh was accused of misrule by the British. Fifth, the Indian Civil Service was founded by Lord Cornwallis, the Governor General of India, from 1786 to 1793. Full stop. C. Write true or false. First, in 1833, a law commission was appointed to codify Indian law. True. Second, the British Army in India consisted largely of Indian soldiers. False. Third, in 1608, British ships first arrived in Calicut. False. Fourth, Robert Clive established the dual system of government in Bengal. True. Fifth, the Indian soldiers were paid more than the British. False. After that, we write short answer. Question 1. Where did the Dutch East India Company build its trading post? Answer. The first permanent Dutch trading post was established in 1603 in Banten, West Java, Indonesia. Full stop. Today this area is Batavia, Indonesia. Following this initial settlement, the Dutch East India Company set up several more settlements throughout. Was in Ambon, Indonesia, 1610 to 1619. Question number 2. What were factories? Question mark. Why were they called so? Answer. The factories consisted of offices and go down. Full stop. Most of them also had houses of officials and residential quarters for merchants and traders. Full stop. The factories were called so because the officials of the company were called as factors. Question number 3. Which Indian rulers took part in the Battle of Buxar? Answer. The Battle of Buxar was fought on 23 October 1764 between the forces of the British East India Company, led by Hector Munro, and the combined army of Mughal rulers. Full stop. The Mughal forces were drawn from two princely states, whose rulers were Mir Qasim, full stop, the Nawab of Bengal, and the Mughal king Shah Alam II. Full stop. Question number 4. What was the doctrine of Leibniz? Answer. The doctrine of Leibniz was an annexation policy applied by the British East India Company in India until 1859. The policy is most commonly associated with Lord Dalhousie, who was the Governor General of the East India Company in India between 1848 and 1856. Question number 5. How were Indians at a disadvantage in the Indian civil service? Answer. Its members ruled more than 300 million people in the British Raj. Full stop. Until the 1930s, the Indians in the services were very few and were not given high post by the British. When Wright notes that by the mid-1880s, the basis of racial discrimination in the subcontinent had solidified. Next, answer in detail. Question number 1. How did the British annex Bengal? Answer. The British annexed Bengal as a result of the Battle of Buxar. Full stop. They divided the masses on the basis of religion and annexed the state by manipulation. Full stop. The British had better military resources and strategies as compared to those of Bengal. Full stop. Question number 2. Explain the cases of the Anglo-Maratha wars. Answer. The main cases of the Second Maratha War due to the prominent Maratha claims, as a result of which he accepted British protection by signing the Treaty of Basin in December 1802. As a result, the Second Anglo-Maratha War broke out in central India in 1803. Full stop. Question number 3. What were the reasons for the wars between Tipu Sultan and the British? Answer. First, the British were furious with Tipu Sultan's father Hyder Ali for defeating him continuously in two Anglo-Mysore wars. Second, Tipu Sultan had established a close full stop relationship with the French East India full stop Company, whom the English East India Company considered as their enemies. Third, Tipu Sultan had stopped the export of full stop. Question number 4. Describe the police system under British rule. Answer. The three pillars include the civil services, army, and the police. Full stop. In the police functions which establishing a regular police force to maintain law and order. Full stop. This change had put India ahead of Britain, where a system of police had not yet developed. Question number 5. Why were the Indians unhappy under the army system of the British? Answer. The Indian soldiers in the British army were unhappy. Full stop. They were not allowed to wear their traditional and religious symbols and headgears. Full stop. They were paid a meager salary and had no promotion option. Full stop. This created resentment in the Indian soldiers. Full stop.